teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway.
Start of the game, you want to set the tempo and dictate pace, and now you're killing a penalty.
Philadelphia's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Across the line from center. Quick shot! And he easily stops that one. Puck battle along the boards. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And that's out of the zone. A feed out front. Couldn't complete the pass. The Flyers are across the line and into the offensive end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Stahl's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Oh, and that's right off the mask! Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Couturier's won the draw and they're on the attack. Big time stop there. Tries to feed it over to Waugh. Takes the return feed. Here's a shot. Makes a save. Denies him again. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Into the attacking area from the left side. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Makes it look easy with the stop. Swats at it with the glove and got just enough of it. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Kidney's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Montreal's got the win off that draw. Big-time hit.
Some players get into the game by...
Scores! A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James. And let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal. Well, it's a privilege to be on the power play, and you want to exceed expectations, and the coach's reaction is telling the unit, you exceeded them.
Philadelphia's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. But one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right.
And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Docs gain possession inside the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep.
York's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Takes the pass. Takes a shot. That's wide of the net.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. Hughes grabs the puck inside his own territory. Fires it! Montreal's got possession of the puck. Gains the zone through center. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Quick feed to Hughes. Makes some space. With the stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Konechny's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Couturier's won the face. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Well, the shooter shows good patience on this shot, James, just waiting for the goaltender to drop. Once he does and he drops into that butterfly position, there's enough room upstairs to be able to beat him.
Philadelphia's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. And how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Laying the body. Handles the puck. Sends the pass over. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Demko. With possession along the wall. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top corner.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Well, this is a really impressive shot, James. I mean, I'm looking at this going, man, I don't know if any goaltender would have stopped this. The way he was able to move his feet, corral that puck quickly with that quick release, the snap of the wrist to be able to put it by the tendy. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
The Flyers are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course, finishing.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Luchenko. Here's a chance! Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly! Philadelphia's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. The Canadians win the draw. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
And that's offside, stopping the play. In the final moments of this period, Philadelphia's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Canadians pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Handles the pass in the middle. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Here's the shot. Too much congestion in front. Quick shot. And that one's turned away. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. The Canadians gain control of the puck. Slides the puck over. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Fowler's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Philadelphia's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. The Canadians play it along the boards. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Caulfield. Turns it aside with the glove. Demko's going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Back at the point, they set it up. Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Great read in the offensive zone by Slavkovsky. Carries it in. Grabbed along the boards by York. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Great use of the wall on the pass. Solid hit on that play. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. A little banging and crashing now. Slavkovsky's working it around in the corner. Picked up along the wall by Marchment. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Handles the pass from the right side. And that's poked away. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Loses the coverage there. Hughes will play it behind the net. Moves it around along the half wall. Great save by the goaltender on that one. And they send it right back to him. And they'll go the other way with it.
The Flyers have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Philadelphia's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that one's stopped. Trudeau's got the puck in his own zone. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. The Flyers, oh, what a save! He stopped it, wow!
Well, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And now he moves it quickly to Trudeau. Breakaway! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and make the save.
Feeds it to Couturier. Acampa's moving the puck through his own zone. Works it across to DeBrincat. That knocks him off the puck. Gives him a jolt with that hit. They've got an on-man rush. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow! Philadelphia's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. The Flyers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the...
He scores! The Flyers with a beautiful rock misser.
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Flyers continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they've just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Flyers have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. And he takes the pass. And it goes sideways.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that primetime scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it, and he misses the net.
Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. We are underway here in the 3rd. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Montreal's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
Philadelphia's on total cruise control early in this 3rd period. The Canadians win the faceoff. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Demko's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Tries to get the puck to Tavares. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Shot! Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Here we go. Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
Well, that's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Here's a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Well, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming toward you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
Montreal's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Sends it in front. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Well, it takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
The Canadians desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
And he makes the easy save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Montreal still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Quick pass across to Emedovsky. Cutting to the slot. Oh, he'll feel that one later on, but what a block. Scooped up along the wall by Emedovsky. Moves it to Drysdale. Into the offensive end now. Fires it on net. Big time stop. Fowler's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Flyers have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. It's in the back of the net for an own goal. Philadelphia's got to feel pretty good about where they're at now here in this 3rd period, Cheryl.
I've liked their game this entire game, James. Right from the puck drop, they've been aggressive on the puck, and they can't change it now. They just got to continue to finish the way they started.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by DeBrincat. The Canadians take possession in the defensive end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. shot! Gets a piece of it with the glove. Keeps it alive and heads it up. And the play continues. Fires it. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
Montreal's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
They need to find another gear. When you're pressing and you have your opponent on your heels, you have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this faceoff.
Philadelphia's got it into the offensive zone. What a save there, using the trapper to snare it into his chest. Late goings of this period. Philadelphia's got a 5-4 lead here in what has been a thrilling display of offense. Kidneys won it in their own end. Quick pass to Waugh. He carries the puck up along the wing. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes the feed. Oh, what a save in front. Fowler's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Flyers lead it late in this third period. Offensive zone faceoff, and he wins the draw. Trying to shake loose. He's in. Great save. He says, let's get physical on that play. Turn that chance aside. Under a minute to go in the third. Puts it on net. Scores! It's a Flyers goal!
Oh, James, I just love this goal. It shows all the elements in the game of hockey. You have to have spatial awareness. You have to have your head up to know exactly where you want to move the puck before you do. And this is a perfect example as he is stumbling and recognizes that he's got to get that stick to puck and move that pass right to the open player. Immediately does it, and as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. And off the draw, they take the puck. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Canadians really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Slides it diagonally to Drysdale. Coughs up possession of the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Hildeby. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a... reset here. Not really sure why they're calling the timeout here, Cheryl. I don't know if it's something the coach didn't like, or is this just they need a breather?
Well, sometimes you need a breather, but also you need to just reset and communicate as you design sort of that next play. So you have to utilize every timeout you get. It's not just to suck back some water.
A chance to end it. Can't get it to go. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Imadovsky. Here's a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. The Flyers are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. Philadelphia's won the draw. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Scores! The captain comes through!
Well, the goaltender makes their way to the bench, so the extra attacker is on, and it's all about urgency, being first to the puck, owning it, and look to attack at all costs.
Tavares has won the draw here in the neutral zone. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Now up 2-0 in the series. Cheryl, how do you assess the performance so far?
Well, I think it's been excellent. You come into a series, you got to find ways to get wins, and they've done just that. They've had good habits, they've had good structure. And to be truthful, I mean, the opponent's been chasing the game.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. The playoffs roll on in the next broadcast, and we know we will see you right then and there. Join us then. See ya.